Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you've all managed to have a lovely half term and a very well earned rest. Today we're going to start on our reading comprehension. Before you do the activity today, I thought I'd just go through some steps with us just to remind us of how we locate information when we're answering our comprehension questions. We have to be really careful with reading comprehension because sometimes we think we know what the answer is, but we must go back to the text to check, okay? Because what we might think could be different from what is in the text. So we're going to begin by looking at the first page of the activities that I have today. Ask your adult at the end which activity sheet you should do, okay? But I'm going to look at activity sheet 1 for now. Right, having a look at this page, can you tell me what the title is? What is the title? Okay, you might want to pause. What is the title? Hopefully, you have told me that the title is Shooting for the Stars. Now, I know that it is the title because it is the top. Okay, it is at the top of the page and it is in bold. And the title is Shooting for the Stars. It's really important that when we read, okay, that we start from the very top. It's very easy sometimes to miss the information which is at the top. Now, before we answer the questions, it is important that we read through first, okay? Because then that will help us when we come to answering the questions, because it'll be a little bit quicker to find where the information is rather than having to read the whole page every time. So what I would like you to do now is just read the first part, okay, of Our Planet. If you pause it, okay, and then just read this first part, Our Planet. So pause me now. Now, what I would like you to do is pause the screen again so you can read, I'm trying to just read that bit, our solar system. So if you read our solar system and pause it. Now, if you read the moon and just pause it until you've finished reading that bit. And if you could just pause it on and read Did You Know? Okay. Now, that's our first step. Always read the page first. Then, because you've got a little bit of information about what the page is about, you should find it a little easier to locate your answers. Now, if you're doing the questions here, you'd go down to find them, okay? But what I'm going to do, just so we can practice, is I'm going to leave it on this section here, Our Planet. And I'm going to ask you a question. Now, when you're asked a question, it's really important that you look for the answer in the text, okay? The answer is within the text somewhere. Sometimes it's asking us what a word means, so we might not be able to find the answer, or sometimes it's about copying the answer out of the text. And I'd really suggest if you've got a highlighter pen or a pencil or a felt tip at home that you use that to highlight where you found the answer. So my question is, what is our planet covered in? What is our planet covered in? I want you to read the section Our Planet and I want you to find out what is our planet covered in. So have a read. We can read that first line together. Our planet. We live on planet Earth. Our planet is covered in land and water. Mrs. Eastwood's question was, what is our planet covered in? And it says here, our planet is covered in land and water. So what I've done now, I've highlighted it so I can go back and I can record my answer. Okay, let's try another one together. Let me think. What can we build on land? What can we build on land? Still looking under the subheading Our Planet, my question is, what can we build on land? Pause it whilst you read to find the answer. What can we build on land? Hopefully you've had a good read and you have located the answer. Now, the answer is very specific here. On land we build houses, okay? So if you gave me the answer houses, you would be correct. If you had said that we build banks, we build schools, we build shops, I wouldn't be able to give you that answer because that's not what it is telling me in the text. And that is sometimes where we go a little bit wrong. Sometimes we're used to seeing a question and putting what we know. Yes, we build all sorts of different buildings, but in this text and with reading comprehension, it's really important that we go back to the text to find out what the answer is that they're telling me. So houses is the answer for this one. Now we're just going to have a look at the next section, our solar system. Okay, I would like you to tell me, okay, which planet is closest to the sun? Which planet is closest to the sun? So pause me whilst you read under the section our solar system. So I'll just highlight that bit. Our solar system, you will find the answer under here. Which planet is closest to the sun? Have a read through. And hopefully you have located the planet closest to the sun is Mercury. Mercury is your answer. Okay. I hope just by going through that very quickly with you is going to be a little bit helpful today in knowing to highlight. Okay, so please highlight or underline where your answer is. So if you are doing today activity sheet with the star 1 at the bottom, okay, your questions will be on the following slide. You'll just need to read the question carefully. What is the name of the planet we live on? Circle 1. Is it Jupiter, Earth or Mars? Now, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but before I circle it, I'm just going to go back to the top. Our planet, we live on planet Earth. So I know that I am definitely correct, and then I would circle Earth. Okay? Please go back, check the answers. It's really important with reading comprehension because sometimes they do like to try and catch us out. We have 3 different sheets which you may have been used to before, and with these sheets you just need to check with your adult which one they think is going to be best suited for you. Okay, so as we go through the sheets there is a little bit more text. By the end of year 2, okay, we would be working towards answering sheet 3, which has slightly more information on it. And when it comes to recording our answers, we have multiple choice questions, but we also have ones where, doesn't help if I cross that question out, where we would write our answer as a sentence. Okay, so we're looking for something very specific with that, and that's showing me that you know to go back and find the answer. You can retrieve it and you can write it down. With writing sentences, as always, capital letter, full stop, the correct punctuation, please. And if you can send your answers to your class teacher. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.